with a just put your get up off the wall, go on, get it moving here, yeah. I'm just catching the vibe. I told the valet, take your time, it might get a ride. I'm floating through the front door, my modest attire. And good Lord, mama, you know you looking divine. I had to turn around, double take a look at that. Girl, you got good taste, where you cook it at? You can mingle with the cool kids. I'm out here sweating like a preacher in the pulpit. Even when I'm down bad, I know how to bounce back. I know I got her, and she look good, don't she? On top of that, she good for me. Made me wanna say, and even though I got plenty, if I'm down to my last penny, I still got her. I know I got her. I know I got her. Even when I'm down bad, yeah, I know how to bounce back. Cause you know I got her. And she look good, don't she? On top of that, she good for me. Made me wanna say, even though I got plenty, if I'm down to my last penny, I still got her. I still got her. I still got her.
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we join you from the so-called Space City, Houston, Texas. Today it all starts, the first of 6 on this Super Wild Card weekend, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Dragons of Houston. It's the first of 6 games here on Super Wild Card Weekend, and we are underway on EA Sports. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. Stroud looks to throw on the first play. And his first look is incomplete.
Had an open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here's Bryce Behringer on now to punt. Deep to return is Kevontae Turpin. Fielded at about the 20. Now a hit and a loose football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Was hoping to make a play there on the return with his speed. Instead, he makes a play for the other side.
Yeah, and how many times have we heard coaches say, you know, sometimes it's not really about those X's and O's we draw up. It's about those Jimmies and Joes. And when you have a punt returner, he's one of those Jimmies and Joes, one of the best athletes. He's unable to make the play that they were seeking, though.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's Stroud. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. There he goes, left side. Down the left sideline. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So, Charles, our first points of the game provided defensively. What a play that was.
And I can only imagine that the folks at home watching are thinking to themselves, That's one of those plays where once the ball leaves the quarterback's hands, you just sort of go, uh-oh, and wait for the result. This time, the defense benefited.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And it's good to make it 7-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Now 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Stroud to throw it. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
And, partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. Here's Pacheco once again. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll run here with Pacheco. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Isaiah Pacheco. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Dragons have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that'll make the score 14-0. And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Pushing his way through. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now Hall to start the drive. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. On second down, it's Stroud. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Play action. Here's Stroud. Out to his left. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And now a fumble. The ball's out. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
So a first and 10 now in Houston territory at the 46. And he's got this down to the 35. Two yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Stroud sets up the play action. This is caught. It's Brown. Touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown. 33 yards. And the Texans have cut it back within a score. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. McCole Hardman, one man to beat, and he will score. Touchdown.
And as we've talked to special teams coaches, that theme of being aggressive continues to come through, doesn't it? When they moved the kickoff back to the 35, it was going to cut down on the number of opportunities. But if you've got a special guy, you give him the green light no matter where he fields in the end zone. And in this case, it paid off handsomely.
Well, he fielded it deep in the range of emotions. Maybe like, oh, no, don't. And then all of a sudden you see him break it, and you're like, yeah, way to go.
Yeah, sometimes you have to remind your head coach that he approved the green light for bringing it out from deep in the end zone, and that's exactly why he did.
The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Come on.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Evades him at the 20. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Here's 2nd and 3. On second down, a run with Hall. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Stroud on third down now. And that will be incomplete.
Well, it's looking like another 3 and out here, and at some point, got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit, and we're not even at halftime.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down. Oh, they're changing this at the line. Fourth down. Here's Stroud. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it, and it'll be a turnover on downs. On first and 10, here's Pacheco. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Second and 5. Again, it's Pacheco. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. An audible here to get a new look. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. They get the first down. It's now 1st and goal.
Pacheco is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. Pacheco once more, and this time he is in for a Houston touchdown. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Aubrey now for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. We'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. A nice looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down too. Stroud looking to throw. Got his man, Dell. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
Ready, set. Past the 60, past the 60.
Throwing now is Stroud. Taking a shot for Dell here. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Stroud will look to throw once more. Flushed out right. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now here's Stroud on third down. That is caught. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Stroud now on 1st and 10. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
18 Rattler.
Stroud. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And Stroud now to throw. Short throw into the hands of Jordan. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. 4th down. Stroud going to try to throw for it. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. So the drive will continue. After the conversion on 4th, they'll work from the 20 on 1st down. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. 2nd and 9. Stroud, he's going to audible to something else. Back to throw again. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins from 19 yards away. And the Texans get a bit closer. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and, you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
They'll start the drive here with Pacheco.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
This is the one, boys. Here we go.
Hey, 57, 57. Attack, attack. Let's go.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play that time on a catch and run. 34 yards.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Hey, 43, 15.
A run by Pacheco on 2nd down.
Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room.
Now he's into the clear again.
Touchdown, Houston.
Isaiah Pacheco
On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Dragons continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Aubrey now for the PAT.
He's got it, and the lead stretches to 35-14.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Hey,
Ball again on second down.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Stroud looking to change the play.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
This pass out wide to Hall. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Hall ought to give up the middle.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss.
Hall again.
And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got him in. It's Brown.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Give to Hall running right.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Hall again on second down.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
Showtime! Let's make some noise! This ball's focus!
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Stroud to throw it. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
And a quick throw here. That's complete.
And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Here's Stroud. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
We don't see him miss too often. The ball could have slipped a little bit coming off his hand, and that's all it would take to send it high and out of bounds without a play.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Here goes Stroud again.
And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Final play of the half. Stroud.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans.
Nico Collins.
As time expires in the first half.
And the Texans are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Anyone on
You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen, but when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit too. They showed great poise, understanding of situation, making sure they got to the end zone in order to complete that pass and take a nice momentum into the locker room.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put the
fighting through. He's got space. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Pacheco gets it again on second down. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him to find him. Find him.
This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. That's to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So a big play there on fourth, and now first and 10 at the 30. To throw, it's Mahomes. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, just like last play. So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes eluding the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Mahomes to throw on second down. That's caught left side by Hardman. Touchdown! Nicole Hardman. A touchdown on a kick return, and now one through the air. And the Dragons take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Aubrey now for the point after. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
A very costly holding penalty. It backs them up all the way inside their 10 to start this drive. Escaping the pressure right.
Throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Second and 10, Stroud to throw yet again here. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
Here's Pacheco.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Dragons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Jeremy Chin picks it off.
And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Well, it certainly feels like this defensive group has figured this guy out to the tune of a big lead in this one. And you know that he's frustrated with how this game has gone. And now with back-to-back interceptions, he's got to find a way to get out of his own head and start making better plays.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes.
He'll check this one down to Pacheco.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Here's Pacheco headed right.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco,
A 9-yard touchdown run.
and the Dragons get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Now a throw here to his running back. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. And now they're in the hurry up.
Again, it's Stroud. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Stroud looking to throw.
Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Now Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
So a big play there on 4th, and now 1st and 10 at the 30.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
So from the 22, here's 2nd and 2. They run it with Hall off the option.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10.
Touchdown, Texans.
Tank Dell.
A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Texans are able to claw one back.
it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught at the 5. And he gets into the end zone. We'll give him credit. They're not going to take this deficit lying down. They get too closer here on the fake extra point. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return setup here. Running room at the 50. Look out. He might score. He will score. Touchdown.
Again, helping partner, I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games at a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this.
Aubrey now for the PAT.
The uprights.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
Jeremy Chin picks it off.
And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line.
Well, that is now his 5th interception thrown in this game. And, Charles, you've got to tip your cap to this defense. I mean, they have been so impressive reading these passes, stepping in those lanes, and picking them off.
Yeah, sometimes the best offense is an excellent defense, and they've done exactly that. What do you think, partner? A season's worth of highlights in just 4 quarters? I think that's what we're seeing from this group.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Hey, 43, 15. 15.
Mahomes going to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And the Texans are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
He'll let this go deep for Collins. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. 2nd down coming up. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall.
Escapes the defender. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
62 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Stroud sets up the play action.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
I'm darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Stroud. And he's got Jordan complete right side.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Now here's Stroud on 3rd down. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And the Texans are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Rig alert, rig alert. Ready.
And Stroud now to throw. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Option play, here's Hall. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Breece Hall taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Texans get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. Oh, the Texans may have recovered. They did recover. So the onside kick is recovered. And, you know, I always thought, Charles, as someone who didn't play these positions, that going over the middle as a receiver or trying to recover an onside kick, those are two very tough things to do.
It takes a lot of fortitude to put yourself in that position, but you have to do it in order to help your team win.
Unable to recover it, it costs him. The kicking team gets the football here. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. And they're going to speed things up here. Stroud now on second down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. The 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
Aubrey now for the point after.
Let's go get that field goal.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. Quick throw by Stroud, complete out wide. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. Stroud to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So it's a gain of 12 there on the reception, and it'll be 2nd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Stroud now on 1st and 10. He gets it underneath to Hall. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. A throw left side taken in by Kmet. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
70 Ranger.
On second down, it's Stroud. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell.
And they move this all the way down to the 9.
The throwing again is Stroud.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Yeah, that's right. Don't let him get away with that. Hey, baby. What took you so long? Don't let him get away with that.
Come on. Set.
Brown is into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Well, look, this is a team, Charles. They faced adversity all year long. They had to fight and claw to win that division, but they're putting it all together here in the wild card game.
Feels like a statement, doesn't it? An absolute statement game, a message to the top seeds. Overlook us at your own peril. We're pretty darn good.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead drops from 34 down to 27. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
On third down, it's Pacheco.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they will finally get him to the ground at the Texans' 6-yard line.
131 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the wild card round. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their team. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Aubrey now for the PAT.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
A very costly holding penalty. It backs them up all the way inside their 10 to start this drive.
Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. That's complete right side to Kmet.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
First and 10, it's Stroud. And again, back to Kmet.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Stroud looking to throw.
And this is caught. It's Brown. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
On first down, here's Stroud. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. I think this is what this game's become now. Just go deep, see if we can get something to go our way.
Yeah, not the most creative or most inventive play call there, but...
And this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And the lead drops from 34 to 27. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And it looks like this one won't work out. Ham's team able to secure the football. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical. As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
That ball caught. It's Rice.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Mahomes going to throw it here. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Throwing on second and long. Mahomes. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. Well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on fourth down. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Getting into the playoffs is one thing. Now they get to move on, just 8 teams left.
The dream stays alive. Everyone's gunning for the Super Bowl. That's the ultimate. But you have to get there in incremental steps. One win today gets them one.
fell deep down in that mud, baby, now I'm climbing out. They think it'll be us when they finding out. I be taking straight losses, like what you crying about? I done put blood, sweat, and tears in, that's what I'm dying about. Know it cost to live this life, boy, ain't no signing out. Them boy can't eat on my team.